The All Manipur Working Journalists Union, in association with Manipur Urban Development Agency, conducted a state-level quiz competition on Swachh Bharat Mission at Manipur Press Club. Altogether, 35 students from different schools participated under 2 categories. Category 1 was for Standard 8th to 10th and Category 2 for Standard 11th and 12th students. Questions related to Swachh Bharat like whose birthday was Swachh Bharat Mission launched, who composed the audio track of Swachh Bharat Ka Irada Kar Liya Humne, what is the duration of Swachh Bharat Mission, etc. were asked. The winner for the first category got Rs 8,000, while the winner of the second category received Rs 10,000. The first and second runners-up got Rs 5,000 and Rs 2,000 respectively for both the categories.
The motto behind the quiz competition is to popularize the concept of the Swachh Bharat Mission. The Swachh Bharat Mission is a mission launched by the Government of India, by the Honorable Prime Minister himself. It is basically about making India a clean country, a defecation-free country by 2019, that is the 2nd October of 2019. So we are holding a quiz competition today just to propagate the theme of the Swachh Bharat Mission and make it popular among the students.
As an Indian, we should participate in the Swachh Bharat Mission in order to have a clean mind and body for clean India, and we deserve it.
Schools of Manipur, closed for about 2 months due to ILP agitations and curfews, have reopened, and students of Manipur thronged to schools with great joy. However, even as they prayed, attended assembly and their classes with full attendance, apprehensions whether the syllabus for the year can be completed, even with extra classes that the teachers are ready to take, is doubtful. Students of the state are hoping that such bumps and breaks in education do not reoccur in the state.
I think our school syllabus might not be covered, and it imposes a great threat to our education and academic, and I think I pray to God not to happen it again.
Meanwhile, both the protests for ILP in the plains of Manipur and the protests in the hills against the 3 recently passed bills in the Manipur Assembly are going on. While many protesters can be seen on hunger strike or general sit-in protest at various street junctions of Imphal, urging the government to implement ILP at the soonest, in the hill areas, the situation is tense. The photos of the dead boys who were killed in police firing after the agitationists burned down the houses of their MLAs and turned violent have been strung on the roads. The injured are being treated in the Churachandpur district hospital. Many vehicles bear the testament to the violence that took place. The leaders are telling the people to calm down. Requesting on similar lines, Deputy Chief Minister Shigai Khangam, who also holds the home portfolio, said that the 3 bills passed by the Assembly will not affect the hill people or hill areas. He and the Chief Minister have invited the hill people to talk so that misgivings are put to rest.
There is nothing to do with the hill areas. No infringement, and I think it never affects the hill areas as well as the interests of the hill people. So if there is anybody who can say that there is something wrong and point out, then the government is ready to rectify that. I think that's why the Honorable Chief Minister invited for having a discussion with them and to thrust out the differences. If there is anything, if there is any room to be corrected or rectified, the government of Manipur is ready to do it.
Renowned Padma Shri Award winner social worker from Arunachal Pradesh, Binnie Yanga is no more. Often called the Mother Teresa of the Northeast, Binnie was diagnosed with peritoneal cancer in 2007. People from diverse faiths and from all walks of life came to pay homage to her mortal body, and the whole nation was plunged in grief at her death. Binnie Yanga was a true crusader for abandoned children and destitute women, for whom she started an orphanage, school and home, the first of its kind in Arunachal Pradesh in 1979, after leaving her job as one of the state's first batch of policewomen, as also leaving the government job of a teacher in the state. She went on to teach hundreds of abandoned children and also take care of them, some as young as a few days old. Many of her students have found good jobs and are doing well in life. The destitute women too were taught livelihood skills like stitching and tailoring, handloom weaving, traditional jewelry making, etc., so that they too could earn their livelihood. Bini Yanga's Oju Welfare Organization has paved the way for life for many. This selfless and sterling social service saw her being conferred the Padma Shri in 2012. She has received many other prestigious awards, but she has always maintained in her life that the smiles on the faces of her children are her true awards. Knowing that her time is limited, the brave lady worked on with her cancer, and between taking numerous chemotherapies, she has left a message for us all.
मैं आने वाले पीढ़ी को यही मैसेज देना चाहूँगी कि सब लोग अपने लिए जीते हैं, मगर औरों के लिए जी के देखिए। औरों के लिए जीने में जो सुख शांति आपको मिलेंगे वो शायद आप खरीद नहीं सकेंगे, अमूल्य है।
The government of Tripura has achieved enormous success in implementing the rehabilitation of militant scheme funded by the Ministry of Home Affairs. All the surrenderies who had undertaken the vocational training course under the scheme are now suitably employed or self-employed. We bring an example.
The militant rehabilitation package of the central government has been hugely successful in Tripura, wherein all the former militants who had undertaken skill training in various sectors have got suitably employed or self-employed and are today earning their livelihoods with dignity. The Lachi Rehabilitation Center at Shantir Bazar, South Tripura, for instance, used to run a variety of courses including tailoring, computer training, automobile repairing, motor driving, etc. A total of 111 surrendered militants, including 9 women militants, had taken training here in the last batch. All of them are today earning by pursuing respectable works and have shunned the life of the gun forever. Saral Jamatia, one of the trainees of the Lachi rehabilitation camp, had surrendered from NLFT in 2005. Thereafter, he had taken training in motor driving. Today, Saral earns his livelihood by plying his own auto. He had bought this auto with the fixed deposit money of Rs 1.5 lakh he had received from the government as a result of good behavior. This is as per the norms of rehabilitation of militants, which entitles the surrenderies to earn monthly stipends of Rs 3,500 per month, get vocational training, free boarding and lodging in rehabilitation camps, as well as get a fixed deposit amount after a period of 3 years of good behavior. The fixed deposit amount can also be used as collateral for a loan. Saral Jamatia used this fixed deposit money to buy his first auto and has invested a part of his daily earnings to buy his second auto. He now lives comfortably.
আমি 2005 এ সারেন্ডার করছি। আমি লাসি ক্যাম্পে থেকে ট্রেনিং করছি, অটো চালাইছি, শিখছি, তারপর অটো কিনছি, তারপরে আমি অটো দিয়ে সংসার চালাই। আমার অটো গড়ে 100 200 এমনি করে চলে, আর আমার দিয়ে সংসার চালাই দিয়ে।
Driving instructor Subindra Sarkar from the Lachi rehabilitation camp says that inmates learn driving within 6 months and it is one of the most popular courses. The computer instructor Suman too is all praise for his trainees.
এখানে 39 জন রিটার্নিস কম্পিউটার শিখছে এবং শেখার পর অনেকে দোকান দেওয়ার জন্য প্রায় প্রস্তুতি নিয়ে গেছে, যেমন উদয়পুরের আছে একজন মন্টু দেববর্মা এবং লংতরের বেলির আছে সঞ্জিত দেববর্মা এবং আরও অনেকে আছে যারা শিকার পর দোকান দেওয়ার জন্য প্রস্তুতি নিয়ে নিয়েছে।